to get some breakfast or some brunch or whatever you want to call it. We went to the gym this morning, and they open later on Saturdays, so we just got back from the gym around 9:30 and drank our protein. We got some new protein in from My Protein just this morning. It came, so I had cinnamon roll protein this morning, and it was really good. I really love the flavors that they have. So yeah, we always drink their protein. We get back to the gym every day. So yeah, we got a bunch of new ones. I'll have to show you guys because we try to stay stocked up. So we're going to go into the coffee shop right now and just get some breakfast. They have really good breakfast, so we're gonna go get some breakfast. We need to go home and do some cleaning. There's Kenzie.
Thank you.
Thank you. These are so good. Okay, so now we are at the church. We are gonna put some stuff into the computer for tomorrow. Today's Saturday, so we're gonna put the sermon in for tomorrow. We didn't have it yet when we came in the other day, so now we have it, and we're gonna put it in for tomorrow. I'm drinking some water, and we'll do this hopefully quickly, and then going home. Good morning. It's Sunday morning, and we are headed to the church for this morning's service. So yeah, we're gonna have a good day, a good morning. It's like really bright out here, but yeah, it's gonna be a good morning. I need to drink my water because my voice is feeling kind of not it this morning, so I need to start working on that. But yeah, happy Sunday, and let's have a good day. Okay, so I'm just getting some stuff set up in here in the church.
Deliverance is the action of being rescued or set free. Come on, is that your story this morning? That he is the rescuer. He is the one that comes in when we're in the midst of brokenness, and he sets us free. And because of him, we have authority to speak that we are free. That we are free. Come on, say that with me. Say, we are free. We are free. You call my name, Lord. You broke my shame. You are my deliverance. And I love the part, it says, now there's victory ahead of me and there's no looking back. Come on, how many of you know that's our choice? We have to choose to not look back, right? He comes in and he sets us free and he's our deliverer, but we choose to not go back to those old things. We choose to walk in freedom. So today we speak that. We speak freedom over our congregation. We speak that we choose to walk and live in freedom. Psalm 18:2. It says, the Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. My God, somebody say, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust. Not who I might trust, not who I might think about trusting, who I will trust. My shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. Come on, he is only good. Do you believe that? He is only good. He is all good things, and he has only good things for your life.
Okay, so this is not like the most glamorous of rooms because we have like our t-shirt equipment back here, and then you can see like I have a ring light here and all of that. It's like I don't have the best backdrop in this moment, but it's a vlog and we just keep it real on the vlog. But anyway, we're back from church. I'm wearing this little sweatsuit that Manny and I bleached. I've shown it before, I have a video about it, but we did like a DIY bleach thing with it, and I love it. I have a few of them. It's literally 100 degrees, the heat index. It's not literally, but the heat index is like 100 and something today, which is pretty standard. So when I'm in the house, I like to wear clothes like this all the time. So today was pretty rough, to be completely honest with you, and I wanted to sit down and talk about it because I thought, why not? I always share. And I think that if you don't share the real moments, like one of my favorite things to watch is like on Instagram, there is the worship fails, Instagram account, and I love it. I mean, it's like not like even making fun of people, just because I relate to it so much. And it's like, I have been there so many times. And some of the things that happen to people, it's like you just feel so bad, and you know those moments. So today in-house, everything went fantastic. There was really nothing wrong in-house. Manny is a lot of the time running the stream and all of that. I've said before, we're the worship and tech pastors. Manny's basically the tech pastor. Only thing I really like do in that realm, like fully, like on my own, is social media. And honestly, I don't do that fully on my own. Now Manny's been doing some stories. He does every week. He does a quiz, and the story is like a Bible quiz. It's really cool. So he's been doing that as well. But I generally run social media. But anyway, he does all the tech stuff with you know, everything on Sundays and all that. He gets all that ready. He's really good at that. And so we were, you know, really excited about today. We got like some new stuff we were working with, and just like super excited. And so Manny wasn't in the back today. Manny was on the stage with me. And so when you're on the stage, like, you don't really know what's going on beyond what's happening in that room. So other people are watching the stream. They know what's going on in the stream. We don't know when we're on the stage. Like, we literally don't know until you get off the stage. So we get off the stage, and I wouldn't tell this story if it was like, if I was like blaming somebody, because it's not like that at all. It's literally just one of those things that happens, and it's like, why did that happen? And it's frustrating. But like I was telling the team after, like, you can't sit and blame yourself over technical problems that happen, you know. And so, and it happens to everybody so often. You can watch that worship fails page or be a part of any worship group and see that it really does happen. So anyway, we had a click, which it was not our click. It was a metronome from within our system, was playing throughout the stream. And that was obviously not ideal. It was not great. Never had that happen before. I have seen people have that happen though. So there was an issue with that. And then it was just, you know, within trying to fix the issue, which was very necessary because it was a bad issue. I had to shut some things down, and then it came back, and then the audio wasn't working on part of it. And so the stream was a big struggle today. And I only say, you know, like, Manny and I just didn't know what was happening until it was over, and it already happened, right? So there's really nothing that we could do to help, and you know, any of that. So we have an incredible team, and they work so hard, and you know, we just really respect and honor what they do. I mean, they really work hard. And I felt really bad because I know that our team kind of felt bad that had happened today. And so I don't know, I just kind of want to talk to you guys about it. And like, those things happen, and I was frustrated, I'm gonna be honest, not at anybody, and that's what I had to explain, like, everybody, I'm not upset with you. Like, I understand this would happen no matter what. It's not a, you know, it's not something I can really be personally upset with somebody about. It's just, you're upset that it happened, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're not really upset like at a person, you're just upset that that happened. But I think what's really important in these situations, and I tried to make sure that that is kind of what, you know, I talked to my team about after the situation happened, is, you know, you can be frustrated, but I think it's really important. I told my mom this, like, I never want, through something, you know, happening that, you know, really wasn't ideal, I never want to be a jerk or to have that cause my team to hate me, you know what I mean, through that type of situation. And I've seen leaders, and I think I'm going to talk about that on the podcast this week, because I've seen leaders, you know, you take that frustration, and when you're in leadership, there is this huge pressure on you that everything needs to run well. And we're very blessed at this church, and we have great leadership over us, but still, there's always this pressure that things need to run well, and it's not pressure from somebody, it's just in leadership, that's the way it feels, that things have to run well, you have to do good, or it's your fault. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like the enemy tries to use that, I think, too, like, well, it messed up, so that was on you. And so you kind of carry this weight of, like, anything that goes wrong, it's kind of like your fault because you're the leader. You know, even if I wasn't back there, and even if it couldn't have been prevented, which oftentimes these things can't, right? These things happen no matter what. But, you know, it still often feels like this is my fault. You know what I mean? And you carry this heavy pressure. And so I think it's easy to carry that pressure into your interactions with your team. And my main goal is that my team would feel encouraged, and obviously, my main goal is to lead people in worship and to do that, but even beyond that, my main goal, beyond just the job or the leading worship or whatever, I think God cares way more about how you treat people. And I think that he's way more concerned with your interactions with people off the stage than he is how you act on a stage or how good you are at singing. And so my main goal is that even in frustration, because it's okay to get frustrated, everybody was frustrated today that these things happen and that it didn't go well. And, it was a day that we really wanted it to go well, and it could have went well. And it was just one of those things that we wish, hadn't happened. And again, it's not anybody's fault. It's just one of those things that happen. And so, I think in saying that, it's important to remember that the way that you react, the way that you respond says a lot about you. And it says a lot about how you respect your team and how, much you care about your team. And at the end of the day, my main goal is that they feel valued, that they feel loved, that they don't feel used and taken advantage of, that they feel like they're respected and like they're valued by the church, by me. I always try to individually thank my team after a service or anything like that. I just really, when that's not like patting myself in the back at all, because I'm sure that I fail, but it's just one of those things, like, I want to make sure that they know that they're cared about, and I want that to be my first priority, because I would never want a bad day on the stream when next week I'm sure is going to be fine again, to ruin any relationships that I have with these people that I really respect and really appreciate. And I don't want it to ruin their experience serving in a church. And so I think we do have a lot of pressure on us, and it's in different ways than we might realize, not just on the stage, but you have to lead people. You have to lead in these relationships well. And even if you run across something that is somebody's fault, because in leadership that will happen sometimes, it's somebody's fault. And you just have to, of course you correct what needs to be corrected, but I think you always lead with, hey, you're doing great, and you're respected, and you're valuable, and we care about you. And people first, like people's feelings and their hearts, they matter more to God than a live stream. That's great, and it reaches the world, and it's amazing. It's an amazing tool, but it's just that, a tool, and it's not a person, and a person's heart matters more than that. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys in on how I feel about that today. I'm going to do a podcast about that this week, so check it out. I'm going to link my podcast in the description so that you guys can check it out. It's always there. It's called What's Your Real Job, and it's all about ministry stuff. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go rest for the day. What's up, guys? So we are in this Italian restaurant in the Dallas area today, and we have this amazing food here. It is so good, delicious. So having a little date. We had some things to do here today, so took the morning off and came to get some stuff done and grab some lunch. Hey guys, so Manny's editing an announcement video, so I'm coming in here real quick to kind of wrap up this vlog. I had a story for you that I have to share, so I know I look rough. Just got back from the gym. We actually went to a prayer. Look at my hair. It was actually styled this morning too, but we went to a prayer like breakfast kind of thing at the school here. It's like a pastor's breakfast, and we like walked around to different, buildings, like middle school, high school, elementary, all that stuff, and prayed and anointed with oil, and like it was really cool. And it was actually our first one that we've done. We've been here going on our second year, but this is the first one of those that we've been to here. So it was really cool, and like the other pastors in the area and everything, and our staff at our church, and most of our staff went, and it was fun. So anyway, we got back and went to the gym a little bit later than normal, still before like work hours we got there, but because the breakfast was pretty early, but not as early as we would normally go to the gym, because we normally would go to the gym like we'd be there during the breakfast. So anyway, I'm gonna sit down and tell you guys this story. Let me grab something real quick. The last clip that you saw, we were in Dallas, and we were like at a restaurant, and all that stuff. Well, the last clip, before today. So anyway, we're at a restaurant and all of that stuff, and we we're eating really great food, all this stuff. So then we left, and we were probably just gonna run to a store and then go ahead and go home. We'd taken the morning off and all this stuff, like probably took like half a day off, and so you know, just went to Dallas and had to get some things done. So we come out of this restaurant. We were in Plano. We come out of this restaurant, and if you're not from this area, I know I say like Dallas, but then I say we're in Plano. It's like they call like all of it Dallas, but there's different little, like, there's different towns, you know what I mean? But like, it's just generalized as Dallas. You just kind of say that, but it's not like downtown. We're in Plano. So the surrounding area. But anyway, so we walk out the restaurant, and there's these two women sitting there, and there was also a man sitting like further down, and the women were like, is that y'all's car, like that white one or whatever? And we're like, yeah, you know, it's our car. And they were like, well, this girl just like flew into the parking spot and hit your car. And my first thought, to be honest with you guys, I don't get like mad about like little things, you know, I don't really get about like cars or like things like that. I just really don't get upset, but honestly, I don't want to pay for that, you know what I mean? And so that was kind of my first thought, was like, I am not trying to pay for this car to get fixed. I didn't really know how bad it was yet. So I go and look at the, you know, Mandy's over there looking at the car, and I look, and it really isn't bad. I mean, visually it doesn't look that bad. It looks initially just kind of scratched. Well, then when you go closer to it, it is dented a little, and then turns out when we took it later on, it was like on the inside, it was like twisted, so the bumper has to be replaced. But anyway, so we were just like, okay, and the girl's not there. So the women are like, she went in the restaurant, so she was in the same restaurant we were in. So they describe her to us, and of course, like, we have to get insurance information. I don't like a big controversy. Like, I don't like controversial, you know what I mean, where, I don't know if that's the right word, but like conflict, that's the word. I don't like conflict at all. Like, I'm like a no conflict person. I do not like, I will, like, if I get aggravated, I will say something, to be honest. Like, I try to contain that, but I will stand up for myself. But I didn't want to just come at this person, you know what I mean? Like I was mad because I wasn't. I just wanted their insurance, and they hadn't left anything. And so I go in there, and there's quite a few people in this restaurant. Not a lot, but you know, if you don't know the person, it's like, I don't really know who I'm looking for. And I see this younger girl. She was a teenager, and she kind of fit the description of what they were saying. So I was like, definitely do not want to scare this teenager. You know, like, that would, if I was her and I was like really young, she was 16. If I was that young, I would be so nervous if somebody just like approached me like that. And so I go back out to the women, and I'm like, was she young? You know, I'm asking questions, and they're like, yeah, that was her, you know. And so anyway, I'm like, I don't want to say something to her. Maybe I'll just wait till she comes out and maybe mention it, you know. So anyway, she saw me talking to the women, and I had stood in the restaurant for several minutes waiting to just kind of see. Actually, one of the workers asked me if I needed anything. And so actually 2 workers got with me because I'd already been in there, so I think they thought, you know, I'd forgotten something or, you know, needed something. So anyway, the girl saw us. This is after like a while of trying to figure out if that's her, and she comes out and she's like, sorry, I didn't have, you know, anything to leave a note with or whatever. So I'm like, I just need your insurance, you know, like, no big deal. Let's just get that, you know, it's like, it's hot there, and like, nobody wants to stand outside. And so we're just like, let's just get the insurance, and let's go. So we also were going to make a, you know, police report just for insurance purposes, just, you know, smart to do that. So called the police department, the local police department, and the officer came out, and you know, really good experience, and just really pretty quick. But yeah, anyway, long story short, and you know, without giving too many more details, we're gonna be covered, we're gonna be good. We already took it to kind of get an estimate, and everything's good. So yeah, anyways, you know, my main goal the whole time was just to be nice and to be, you know, I mean, she did hit our car, and I know a lot of people get really upset about that kind of thing, and of course, you know, we weren't thrilled, but it wasn't horrible. Honestly, her car looks worse than ours, and you know, I just don't want to, you know what I mean, somebody could be having a horrible day or whatever. I just don't want to ever allow something material like that to just like ruin, you know, a potential like ministry opportunity or something like that. And I've really been trying to be mindful of that, because my first response to a lot of things is honestly just like, I'm aggravated. And so, you know, I just try to not do that. So I'm hoping that I handled it okay. She was very scared, and you know, it was just in a parking spot. So we were parked and we'd gone inside, and she just came in and she hit the side of our car, and I'll have a clip included of that. But like I said, it doesn't visually look bad. It's just I think more on the inside. There was like some more damage, like inside. The inside was twisted, he said, and there is some external. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thank you for watching. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you. I hope nobody hits your car today. But if they do, I hope it turns out good like ours did. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.